Ready to go? Jaron Duran digs in now.
Number 16, Jaron Duran.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Wastes no time there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Pulls that one foul. Check swing, went around. 0-2 now. Just a slow ground ball this time. Toss to Alonso.
Yeah, you're out.
One out in the top of the first. So now with one away and a man at second. The batter now, Nick Kurtz. That one missing inside. Check swing, no appeal. And the count now 2-0. That's inside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Here's Mike Trout.
Leading off here tonight, center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And that one is lifted in the air. Abreu settles under it. And there are 2 outs. So up next, Jacob Wilson. Going 1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Right side, and he can't come up with it. To first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
Catcher Wilson Contreras.
Swings through that one, out in front that time. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single. Now it's going to be Roman Anthony. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, that's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Second inning here, no score.
Ball, that's down.
Line drive, base hit right field. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. You can kiss it goodbye. A 3-run homer, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 3-0. And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Now batting Jaron Duran.
Ball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That
Ball.
one misses. 3-1 now. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boo-boo. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. On the ground, right side. Alexander to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball, right field. And there's one away.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one ripped, but foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Story sends it over to first. Rutschman back now at Oriole Park. And stepping in for Boston, Nick Kurtz.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Yep.
Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
On a line out towards center. 1 away. One out man at first. Wilyer Abreu will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Abreu, a right fielder with good range, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Ball.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Booyah! That one felt good. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
clearly he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. 2 runs across in the inning here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Check swing, but he went too far. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. They go back to back, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0. One down. Roman Anthony, the next. Now on the bump, Yennier Cano.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A 2-run blast. Their 3rd home run of the inning. Story in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Good eye right there.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Story on his way home. The run scores all the way from first. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. On the ground, and that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Into the corner, but foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to 3rd. Throw to first in time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated.
So now here's the DH, Brent Rooker.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 45,
This one in the air center field. Trout has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Baltimore, and into the box for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And that is out of play.
You know, these Orioles, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. And now two aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
0-1. On the ground to third. They get one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, Dan. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the top of the wall. Throws to second. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Man at second. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Contreras headed home. He will score, and they extend their lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Trap under it. And there are two down. Here's Story now. He's already homered here in this one. That's to third. Throws across the diamond. And Story. Bottom four. And into the box for Baltimore, Jeremy Pena. This one in the air, center field. One down. And that one in the air, center field. Durant puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Here's Pete Alonso. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball
tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.